Lewis, a goalless draw today against Gillingham. How would you sum that one up?
Probably a drab affair for both sides. Obviously, listen, we obviously wanted to come into the game and really put our best foot forward and try and go on and win the game. There just wasn't much in the game. I think, like I said to the players inside, I guess it was as bad to watch as it was to play in. But on the flip side, listen, we're still unbeaten at home. We've got another clean sheet. So there's positives to take, but at the minute it's disappointing because we wanted to come away with a victory and just a better performance.
Was it a game of two really solid defensive teams there?
Yeah, I think so. I think the defenders come out on top from both sides. I think there was some big performances there from Joel Lynch, and listen, massive credit goes out to Tony Craig as well for making his 700th career appearance. And then obviously George Frankham and Nick Cerullo. But listen, the big one is like how proud I am of my assistant manager in Tony Craig for making his 700th appearance, and that just shows the class and the calibre of the man, that he doesn't make a big song and dance about it. He just gets on with it, and he's still in his tender age, I say, still competing at that level and performing at that quality.
Would you say you were disappointed with the lack of chances created today?
Yeah, I think in general, I think we could have been out there for another 90 minutes and wouldn't have created or got that clear-cut chance. I think it was just a little bit of just one of those days. Just didn't go for us, didn't fall for us. But listen, like I say, I've still got to be really happy and positive about the clean sheet and extending the home unbeaten record. But ultimately, that's a game that we feel that we've dropped 2 points, because we know if we perform to anywhere near our levels, we come away with 3 points.
Yeah, like you say, another clean sheet. How impressed were you with the back four today, especially the experienced centre-halves?
Yeah, listen, that's why they've played at a higher level. That's why they're championship defenders. That says it all. Like, listen, you've only got to look back at their careers and the clubs that they've played for, the two of them, and then you sort of start to understand that the performances they put in are not by chance. Listen, they're fantastic people first, and also fantastic players. And listen, I'm really happy with them too, and to have them part of our squad is fantastic. But yeah, unfortunately, that shows sort of the game when we're talking about our centre halves and not our strikers.
And finally, obviously, we're used to having so many games in quick succession. It's 10 days now till our next affair. What's the plan now?
I don't really know. I'm scratching my head. No, listen, we're obviously going to dust ourselves down. We've had a lot of games in quick succession. We've had some really tough games. We've played, I think, 3 of the top 6 over the last couple of weeks, and this is the first time to take a breather, especially for myself, to go and have some time with my wife and my kids for a little bit and look back on what it's been a crazy 8 weeks, I think it's been, but also for the players to maybe switch off from listening to me shout and scream and clap at them. That I think they need it as well as I do. You can see that today. I think it was just maybe one game too many in such quick succession. But listen, like I said, I think there's still positives to take, that we've been able to control the counter-attack better than we have done, especially on Saturday, and that was a positive for me again today, and that's what I'm saying. We come away with a clean sheet, and that's not down to chance.
One more, obviously, 8 weeks. Like you say, you've been in charge. How do you reflect on that, and how happy are you with your performance?
Listen, I'm a winner, so obviously I always want to win games and things like that. But listen, it's not about me; it's about the team, and I just want the team to be able to perform to their maximum. I think over the last few weeks they've shown themselves to the best of them at times. And listen, we've got fantastic players in there. I'm hoping that a few days rest over this weekend and then sort of building up again for Swindon will show them going into the festive period and them being as good as I know they can be and as good as they know they can be. You've only got to look at sort of the 6 gold Nadders has got already and the 2 goals and 6 assists that Nico's got, and then sort of the 2 goals in the last 4 starts that Dom Telford's got. Listen, we know we've got goals and chances in the team. You've also added in Tills, you add in Tom Fellows, you add in Remy Ote, you even add in sort of the lads who have trained with me this morning and not been in the squad today. Listen, we know we can show a better version of ourselves, but today we wasn't able to do that. But like I say, it's not about me in this period, this last few weeks. I just wanted the boys to be able to show what they're good at, and overall for me they've done that on the whole.
Tone, obviously a goalless draw today. How do you assess the team's performance?
Frustration. I think it's one of them. We were slow in possession. We didn't really break them down well. Give Gillingham their due. They come here, they've done a job. They put bodies on the line, front to back, very, very quickly. But it's one of them. I think we got a lot more quality in the squad than what we showed tonight. It's always going to be a hard game. So it's one of them where nothing lost, nothing gained, because obviously they're the same points away from us. So it's one of them. We tick this game off. It's one of them. Performance-wise, weren't the best, but it's a clean sheet as well for the defence. So like I said, it's a happy thing there.
Do you agree with Lewis in that it was 2 great defensive sides out there today?
2 good defensive performances, yes. It's one of them huffed and puffed, I suppose, the attacking threat. I think they had the better opportunities than us tonight, if I'm being honest. I think they missed a glaring one in the first half, and I don't think we had many clear-cut ones. But we sort of huffed and puffed and tried to break them down. But given their due, I think it just shows where they are in the league, And again, with a manager like Neil Harris, they're going to put bodies behind the ball. They're going to be men, and obviously, again, I'm going to put their bodies on the line to keep us out as much as possible.
And we've seen the success of yourself and Lynchy as a back 2 recently. How's it been for you getting back with Lynchy and playing alongside him?
Yeah, no, Lynchy's done tremendously well since he's come back from his injury. He's a good player. He's had a great career, and he's one of them. He's when he's fit and strong, and that he's a very, very good defender. For myself, I enjoy playing with him. He's got a good voice, good communicator. But not that we've got many centre halves here at this club, so they're all certainly keeping ourselves on our toes, because it's one of them. There's only 2 shirts at the moment, obviously with the way we're playing. So when you come in, you get your opportunity. You've got to take it, otherwise you've got to wait a few weeks for someone else to obviously something to happen, as I did on Saturday.
Yeah, we saw some more vintage Tony Craig out there, those big tackles, big celebrations. You celebrate them like goals, don't you?
Yeah, no, I love that side of the game. It's one of them. I've always done it my whole career, and it's one of them. Like I said, I treat it as a goal because it's a special moment for me. That's what I'm born and bred on. That's what I know my strengths are, and that's a big part of my game. So long may it continue.
And Tony, a massive occasion today, 700 career appearances for yourself. How important and how special is a landmark like that?
Oh mate, yeah, it's gave me goosebumps there. It's one of them where it's a special moment for me today. I've got my family here, which have been with me from the beginning to the end. From good times, bad times, but it's not. I'm one of them. I'm a family man, and when you do accolades like this, you get a 700. I'll bring them involved. As you could see tonight, my whole family was here. They've been with me from the good times, and I got to remember when my old man was driving me round when I was a kid. Like literally getting in from work, driving up to Surrey to go and train. People don't see that side of it. It's a lot of sacrifice people have had to make. My wife's had to make that as well, obviously through football, and it's one of them. I'm so grateful that they're here tonight, and every success I have, I'm there with me. So it's a special occasion in the Craig household, as you can see. You know what I mean?
Really special moment, and great to see your family out there. Thank you so much, Tony. Thanks.
Thank you.